Hi, this is Leo. Welcome to the Caitos Nutrition Show. First, I want to apologize to my listeners for not putting any podcasts out for probably about a month. And I'm not good with excuses, so I'm not going to give excuses, but the main thing is I'm back, and I appreciate your support and your patience, and I'm getting ready to teach you a whole lot more stuff. So this episode, which is number 15, I believe, it's going to be about overtraining. And I see overtraining just rampant with my clients and with people in gyms that I see, all the time. And I see it with younger people, probably more commonly, but I see it with people that have been doing it for a long time also. And overtraining is probably one of the worst things that any athlete can do, no matter what level you're at, because it prohibits progress and growth. And sometimes it'll actually, someone will go backwards because they're severely overtraining, and their body is just screaming for rest and healing and, time to recharge your batteries, and you're not listening to it. So a lot of times you can not only sit still and spin your wheels, but actually go backwards and start to atrophy. So what is overtraining? Overtraining is not so much doing too much training, but it's not letting your body heal or repair the damage that you're doing to it in the gym. So the main cause for overtraining is just not healing, not recharging the batteries between workouts. I tell all my customers and my clients that what you're doing in the gym is important, but what's more important is what you do outside the gym. And that has to do with your nutrition, your supplementation, your sleeping, your rest time, and keeping stress levels down so your cortisol levels don't surge throughout the day, and just trying to live perfectly between your workouts. So the training is important, but I call it the 90-10 rule. It's your progress is dictated by 90% of what you do outside the gym and 10% of what you do in the gym. So most people have the mentality that more is better. Go to the gym more, do more in the gym. There couldn't be anything farther from the truth than that. Getting stronger, getting bigger, bodybuilding, powerlifting, whatever you're trying to do, add lean muscle, is all about less is best. Okay, it's not more is better, it's less is best. If you have a lagging body part, or you're not getting stronger, or you're not seeing any growth or progress, don't do more, which most people do. They think they're not doing enough, or they should train arms more, or train legs more, or hit back harder. No, it's not about that. Cut back, do less. If you do less, you're going to grow more. It doesn't sound right, but trust me, I've been doing it long enough to know how the human body works. Less is best, more isn't better. And I hear it all day long. People go to the gym 5, 6, 7 days a week. Some go twice a day, which is just insane. But I tell people that the only way you can go more than one day in a row is if you're Superman, which you're not, or Superwoman, which you're not, or you're using a lot of drugs, which you're not. So there's just no way you can heal within 24 hours. And I'm going to explain to you symptoms of overtraining, but basically what overtraining is it's not healing the nervous system. The human body, a muscle can heal fairly quick if you're living perfectly, getting 8-10 hours sleep, eating all your meals, not missing meals, not skipping meals, taking all your supplements, keeping your stress low, just really, really, really focusing on your recovery. You can heal a muscle fairly quick. But what takes days to heal is your central nervous system, or your CNS. And when you're stressing your body in the gym, especially if you're really, going ballistic, really trying to grow and annihilate and cause as much damage and trauma to the muscle as possible, your nervous system is getting crushed. And it's been a rule of mine my whole life, and with every client I get a hold of, never, ever, ever, ever train more than 1 day in a row. Never go 2 days in a row. There are exceptions, and it has to do with genetics. And some people possess just off the chart, crazy recovery genetics, but 99% don't. Ronnie Coleman, 8-time Mr. Olympia. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of him. He trained each body part twice a week. Heavy, not just heavy, goofy heavy, crazy heavy. And he grew by doing that. But when Ronnie Coleman retired, they tested his recovery hormones and his anabolic hormones and his muscle metabolic hormones, and he was just off the charts. He was just superhuman, and that's why there was only one Ronnie Coleman. So we're not Ronnie Coleman, and we can't train like Ronnie Coleman. So symptoms of overtraining, and it's an individual thing, but these are just general symptoms. You're going to lack motivation to go to the gym. I mean, I love to be in a gym. I love to go to a gym. I look forward to going to a gym. It's the best part of my day. And that's why, because I don't ever train 2 days in a row. So I'm always hungry. So lack of motivation, kind of dreading to go to the gym, fatigue, tiredness throughout the day. Your sleeping is going to be affected. You're going to have a hard time sleeping, getting deep sleep, falling asleep. Your appetite is just going to kind of just not be where it's supposed to be. Believe it or not, your libido or sex drive can be tied into that. You're going to be sore. You're going to stay sore most of the time. So those are just symptoms, general symptoms, where if you're experiencing any of those, you're overtraining. And like I say, 9 out of 10 people overtrain. So if you are overtraining, then cut back. And this is a little test that I'd like you to do. For 1 month, 30 days, give me 30 days of training every other day. And that's sometimes taking 2 days off in between. If you're really training heavy and hard and intense, if you're dieting at all, so you're a little nutrient deprived, take 2 days off in between workouts. I know what's going to happen, but what is going to happen is you're going to start growing. Your appetite's going to be off the charts. Your soreness is going to go away. Your energy and intensity inside of the gym is going to be animalistic. But the bottom line is you're going to grow. You're going to get stronger, and your muscles are going to get bigger. And it's by doing less, not doing more. So just take, try this 30-day challenge, as I guess I'll call it, and never go 2 days in a row. And, of course, pay attention to getting your sleep and your diet, your nutrition, your supplements, all that stuff. Try it for 30 days and then come talk to me. And I always welcome feedback and testimonials. So I love to hear the results if you try this. So I hope you enjoyed this podcast on overtraining. It was long and overdue. It's just something that is highly prevalent in the fitness society. And like I say, especially with younger people, they just think more is better, and it's not. They just don't know, but less is best. If your bench isn't going up, don't keep benching. Take a month off. And I guarantee you come back, your bench is going to be higher than from when you quit benching a month ago. So I hope you enjoyed this podcast, and there'll be many more coming.